At center court of the very place where it all began, beneath the soft lights of Hilton Coliseum, with echoes of college memories still hanging in the air, Tyrese Haliburton got down on one knee. And he changed everything. This wasn't just any arena. This wasn't just any moment. This was Iowa State. This was where the story of Tyrese Haliburton and Jade Jones first began. Two students, two hearts colliding in the whirlwind of college life and young ambition. And now, years later, under the very rafters that once heard his name cheered in collegiate glory, Haliburton returned not as a cyclone, not as an NBA star, but as a man deeply, undeniably in love. In front of rose petals arranged like a crown of memories. Beside a glowing sign that lit up the entire court with one question. Will you marry me? And with an engagement ring trembling slightly in his hand, not from nerves, but from the weight of the moment, Tyrese Haliburton asked Jade Jones to become his forever. And she said yes. Just like that, the cheers of fans were replaced by the gasps of friends, family, and love itself. The arena roared again, not with baskets, but with hearts full. A new chapter had begun. The man who orchestrates plays with precision on the hardwood had now orchestrated a memory that would live far beyond the stat sheet. Because this wasn't about basketball. This was about roots. This was about full circle magic. This was about going back to the beginning to build a future. Tyrese, still healing from a torn Achilles tendon sustained during the NBA Finals against Oklahoma City just a month ago, stood there wearing a walking boot, a reminder of the battle he had just endured, of the body he's still rebuilding. Next to him, a knee walker, a quiet partner in recovery, a symbol of resilience. Even in pain, Haliburton stood tall. Because love gives strength. And there, right in the middle of the court where his legend began, he proved that strength isn't just about leaping or dunking or sprinting the fast break. It's about showing up, even when injured. It's about putting your heart on the line, fully, completely, unguarded. And it's about knowing when the moment is bigger than any career. On Instagram, Tyrese said it best. The place where our story started, and where our next chapter begins. Heart ring. Few words, so much meaning. In a world that often moves too fast, Haliburton chose to slow down. To return. To honor the past before sprinting into the future. Because Iowa State wasn't just where he built his game. It was where he met the love of his life. It's where young dreams found clarity. Where classmates became companions. Where love bloomed between late-night study sessions and courtside celebrations. It's poetic, almost cinematic, that their journey would circle back to where it all began. The same floorboards that heard the echoes of student cheers now held the silence of one life-altering question. The same paint lines where Haliburton once crossed defenders were now crossed by love. And Jade, she stood glowing, not just from the lights, but from the weight of the gesture. The full circle nature of it all. The way Tyrese looked at her, not like an NBA star, not like a finals competitor, but like a man madly in love. This wasn't a PR moment. This wasn't a photo op. This was a moment of raw, real humanity. An arena turned into a proposal chapel. A star turned into a fiancé. A court turned into a canvas of the heart. And while the NBA world may still be reeling from Haliburton's finals injury, while the analysts dissect his recovery, and while fans count down to his return, today wasn't about any of that. Today, he won in a different way. He proved that love, when rooted deeply, can rise above injury, expectation, and pressure. Because championships are great, but building a life with someone who knows every version of you, from college days to NBA nights, that's the real victory. Jade said yes. The world applauded. And somewhere in the rafters of Hilton Coliseum, where banners sway and memories linger, a new one was just created. Not a banner, not a trophy, but something more permanent. A promise. Tyrese Haliburton and Jade Jones, from Iowa State students to life partners. A journey that began on this very court, now sealed with a question, an answer, and a future they'll write together. Here's to love. Here's to homecomings. Here's to forever.